Good morning. Good morning. Hey guys, Coach Mo here. Um, Let me introduce myself while giving everyone an opportunity to join us. I am Bernice Oliver. My clients affectionately call me Coach Mo. I am the calm in your business chaos. I am also the president and head coach at Bernice Oliver Coaching. And I'm also the founder and CEO of Women Speak Connections. I just did a live training over in my Facebook group, and I'd love for you to check us out if you are interested in joining our Facebook group for accountability, support, and community. Then we absolutely invite you to join us there at Women Speak Connections. But I just did a training on how to create calm out of a chaotic schedule. So I thought I would jump on over here on my page and share the same training with you guys this morning. So again, I'm Coach Mo, and welcome to my page. Check us out. Also visit us at our website at berniceoliver.com, or our organization. Our movement is womenspeakconnections.com. So this morning, I really want to talk a little bit about that chaotic schedule. You know, it's Christmas time. Kids are getting ready to go out of school. People are preparing for vacation. But if you are an entrepreneur, you're already, you're feverishly trying to end the year strong and get those last contracts signed and, make those last minute deals and just do that final push, and also putting the finishing details on what's going to take place for an epic 2017. And things can really just get out of hand and get out of control. So I want to share with you, I have 10 tips, but this morning I'm only going to share 5 of those tips about how to manage a really crazy and chaotic schedule. So number 1, when I'm working with my clients, one of the very first things we talk about is what their schedule looks like. And so I always suggest and I recommend that my clients create what I call a data dump. Now, I'm very tactile, and that means that I like paper. You can tell I love paper. I still read books that are paper. I have a Kindle. I have an electronic reader, but I prefer the book. So if I'm on vacation, I prefer reading a book. And so I encourage my clients to go to the dollar store or Target or Walmart and buy these large, I believe they're 8x4 maybe, index cards, and use them to create a weekly data dump. Now, you might be asking, Coach Mo, what the heck is a data dump? So a data dump is when you take an opportunity on a weekly basis, when it's quiet in the house. I recommend you do it on a Saturday or a Sunday, when you have time to really reflect and get your mind clear on what needs to happen for the upcoming week. And so you want to dump it all onto this list and kind of just create your little to-do list on this index card. Now, you do not want to create a list of 100 things. I'm sure we could all enumerate what we could be doing on our list, and it probably can end up being 100 tasks that we need to accomplish. But you want to keep it into a smaller, manageable, small bite-sized list. And so what I mean by that, you want to make sure the list is no more than 25 or 30 things that you want to accomplish. Again, it's all about being focused and being intentional and having that laser intensity on what needs to happen. And when your list is so when your list is so large, it gets a little overwhelming. And so you don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that it's small and it's achievable and it's manageable through the data dump. So, okay, we've got our top 25 or 30 things we want to do. From that, step number two, you want to create a daily top 5 must do, or what I call most important things to do list. And so I use the smaller index card to create my to-do list. Now, I have nothing against sticky notes, so let me say that, but I don't prefer sticky notes because they tend to get crumpled and they stick to the bottom of your purse and they're on the bottom of your shoe. They're all over. You see, I have them. They're all over the place. And so the index cards are a little bit sturdier, and they may get dog-eared a little bit or dirty, but I'm able to stick them in my wallet or in my bag, my backpack, or whatever I'm carrying with me that day, and I can carry it around, and I'm not so worried about losing it or getting stuck to something else. And so again, I use the smaller index cards to create my daily 5 most important things to do. So now you may be asking why 5? Again, it's all about achieving smaller bite-sized goals, and 5 goals are really going to be much more manageable and achievable than a list of 20 things that you need to do in one day. Unless you have a huge team or a large team and you're able to delegate that. But when it's just you, it's more achievable and much more simpler. We're all about the simple life, to use the smaller index card and to keep your list to no more than 5 things. Again, so that's your 5 most important things that have to happen during that day, and then you're checking them off. So you want to make sure that you're writing down what you need to accomplish, and as you accomplish them, you want to just check them off. Now, don't throw these away. They're a great reference and resource for you, so you want to keep them handy somewhere. And I keep mine on a monthly basis, and then I go through and I may purge some or I may keep them. But don't throw them away every day, because you may miss some things that you didn't accomplish, or they may be things that you need to go back and do again the following week. So you want to make sure you're not throwing those away. Now, I also have what I call my own Calm book, and that's really just my date book. It's my daily action planner, and so I want to show you an example of my own little action planner. Can you see it? I created it myself, and it's called a Calm book, and it's my daily action planner. You see my little lady here? She looks kind of like me. You see we got spiky hair, and she's a pretty brown girl just like me, and I have my favorite quote that says, "In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity." Can you see that? In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. So I created that, and in this book, now this is actually a book that I'm creating for one of my clients that I'm working with, but you put little dividers in here to keep up with your daily, section it off for you of things that you need to accomplish, whatever it is. I have a monthly and a weekly and a daily action planner that I use, a sheet that I've created. And oh, I'm sorry, I didn't share that in the group. Dang it, I'll share it tomorrow. But this is what I use for my weekly planner of what I'm doing for the week. Here are some things that I use as a kind of a check sheet for my 5 most important things. And I also have a daily action planner. You see that? And all these go into my Calm book, and I'm able to use them as a resource and a reference over and over again. Remember, it's all about creating that calm out of the chaos of your life and your business. And it doesn't have to be crazy and chaotic. It just has to be intentional. It has to be focused, and it has to be organized. And so if you need help with that, reach out to Coach Mo. Again, check me out at MerniceOliver.com, or you can inbox me, comment here below this video, and I'd love to speak with you about creating the calm out of the chaos. But before you go, the last little tip I want to share with you, tip number 5, is you always want to create a list of your daily gratitudes. And so I have a list here, and it's called What is Your Daily Gratitude? And every night before I go to bed, I enumerate at least 5 things that I'm grateful for the day. I shared over in the Facebook group that yesterday I was grateful that I was able to have a grilled cheese sandwich, and it was it was excellent. It was so good. But it's because I haven't had one in so long. I've been trying to, be a little more healthy and be more conscious about carbs and, bread and cheese and all this kind of stuff. And so hadn't had one in so long. And so I was grateful that I was able to eat that. But I was also grateful that I get an opportunity to impact lives and help women grow the businesses that they need so that they can create the life that they love. We had our first 90 session number 4 training intensive last night, and I was so very grateful for the women who are allowing me to be part of their journey to create the best life now and to be ready for really mega success in 2017. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, your schedule does not have to be crazy and chaotic. I'm here to support you because I love you and I believe in you. Again, I'm Mernice Oliver. My clients affectionately call me Coach Mo, Queen Quiet Storm. And you can reach me right here on my Facebook page. Send me a message, or you can connect with me on my website at MerniceOliver.com. Or you can join our movement at WomenSpeakConnections.com. Until tomorrow, I love you guys. Have an amazing day.